So my name is Jakob Kalker. I work for the Carlsberg Group, where I'm the media and digital director. So I oversee our investments, platform investments in digital, and our agency relationships, and basically try to drive an agenda in digital, moving us to being a bit more modern player in that space.
So trying to be more modern in the beverage space. How do you go about that? What's your strategy?
So we've spent a lot of time getting everybody to run in the same direction, and we have a few mantras that we work by. So first of all, we are in digital because we need to recruit new people to the category, and basically that is digital natives or millenniums or whatever you want to label those as. So we need to be there. We need to be able to and understand how to engage and talk their language. We're not shy about our ambition. We want our brands to be the most talked about beer brands in the beer category, relative to the footprint and the market size. So we're not naive about that. So it's a relative term. And then we live by three overarching principles, and those are connected consumers, share with the stories, and distributed content. And we have some beliefs that underpin that, but that's basically what should be embedded in everything we do.
So those three strategies, what's the biggest challenge to implementing them across multiple geographies?
Biggest challenge is probably the biggest challenge is, so you say connected consumers and distributed content. Those are their strategies, but they are more also tactics that usually sit outside the brand owner, so with agencies. Share with the stories is something that sits, it's core to the brand. So that's probably the biggest challenge, moving away from advertising and into content and conversations, and basically getting brand owners to understand that a share-worthy story does not necessarily have to be about the brand, but it just has to be relevant to the brand, and therefore there's so many stories out there that we can facilitate and curate that basically make people engage with our brands.
And so for other brands that have multiple sub-brands in multiple geographies, what's the best bit of advice you could give them?
It's set direction, give freedom, and then test and learn.
Okay, so give freedom and test and learn. Give freedom to who and how?
Well, we shouldn't. So basically, a lot of tools and systems allow us to be Big Brother and monitor everything we do, but we shouldn't overstep the boundary on that, and we should use it for the right purpose, which means that we should use it to not to tell people what they can't do, but actually encourage them to do even more and encourage them to fail. That's when you learn the most. That's when something didn't work.